I needed to be in parish ministry, and it turned out, for now, I need to be here. Now, part of what I learned in ministerial formation and by paying attention to that feeling of call, which seemed pretty bizarre to me at the beginning, I never believed in such a thing as a place where you're supposed to be, and then I started experiencing it. I lost my train of thought. Yes, well, about that sense of call. It's necessary for the community to confirm that sense of call. Not just in a vote, but in interactions. It's the congregation that makes the minister, not through the process of ordination, not through the process of calling someone to be settled, but through all our processes of interacting together, of learning from each other, of praying and singing and worshiping together. And the community response to my feeling called has been overwhelmingly positive since the beginning. I felt blessed and affirmed and then responsible to actually respond to that sense of call. Unitarian theologian James Luther Adams wrote that the mystery is a creative, sustaining, commanding, judging, community-forming, and transforming power that grows not old and is ever calling for individual and corporate response. Rebecca Parker wrote about her charge from process theologian Charles Hartshorne to be a blessing to the world. She said, "The purpose of life, then, is to discover the joy or well-being that simultaneously pleases us and blesses our neighbor. Every act we commit is a contribution to the world. The question is whether our actions will be a blessing or a curse." My choice now is to pay attention, to discern and respond to ongoing call. Your responses help me to continue to do just that. Will I continue to be with you? No matter what, I hope that I can bless the world as I have been blessed. So I said I would share my vision of the ministry at the Church of the Restoration. And I do like that piece in Jack Mendelson about dreams being hard to share, because sometimes they may sound a little crazy and sometimes they're just hard to articulate. Nevertheless, Unitarian Universalist minister Reverend Mark Morrison Reed wrote about reaffirming his call to the ministry. He said, "I had chosen ministry in order to help sustain religious community, a place made holy by what people experience there, the seasons of their lives and the healing of their souls." His response, his writing, could have been my own. As part of the ministerial formation process, I had to write a personal mission statement, and this is what I wrote almost 10 years ago now, but it still fits pretty much. "Working with authenticity and integrity, I will use my relationship and teaching skills and old and new knowledge to enhance others' spiritual and emotional development so that, together, we may increase compassion, hope, and justice in our community." I see my ministry as helping individuals to heal and to grow spiritually and to create healing, spiritually vital, healthy religious community. As we as individuals grow spiritually, the community also grows spiritually. I want to empower and equip you to be your best selves, to use your gifts, to have a sense of what you need to do in the world now. I think that we are called into community to live fully as people with bodies, people in relationships, people embedded in community and context, people who make meaning and need love. And we are not called to community just for ourselves. We are called to love. We're called to be ourselves so that we can be effective in the world and transform the world as we grow and as we are transformed. We have good news to share, and I see us sharing this news, the news of inherent worth and dignity, abundant love and healing for all people. Our theology calls us to do our best to build the beloved community.